And we'll try this again with the Stilt Village. Alright, so one of the very first doors will be another closed off one. And you're dead. No big surprise. How are you, of all things, not dead? Okay. I was actually genuinely concerned. I still don't know why this door exists. There has to be a reason, or this is just an oversight by the devs, because it takes you like 2 seconds to get all the way down here. And it's worth 20 cells. Now here I'm not gonna... Oh, wait a minute. What? Oh, okay, that's just a soldier statue. I am not going to fight here. There is very little reason to fight in this village, just because I'm just gonna get bogged down, unless I can find an item worth fighting for. Like the village key, and once again do the skip that we're supposed to skip over. Because I want to get the secret that's in the back of this area. As I say before, hail Satan. Okay, certain enemies are just outrageously annoying. Certain enemy combinations are just as bad. You stay over here. Right, I can just kill you here. Freeze. Good. Thank you. We can finally get through all of you things. All of these creatures who finally died. Get me tactics. There are 2 treasure chests. I'm interested in both. Since there's nothing else speed-wise that we can theoretically do... How did that one hit me? Not the little thing, by the way. It's the cannon in question. Because I can fully understand why the other one struck me down. Okay, it's one of these. No. Although, because you've got a unique thing, we'll just take this and recycle you. Perhaps if I use the freezing stuff more. Alright, because that actually lights things on fire. You are burning to death, no big surprise. You're on oiled flame. Oil up my flames, daddy! You thought you could get me, but I am too slippery for thee. Scrunchy Bungo, welcome. Welcome back. That is a zombie who is on fire. You might say, no, he's not on fire. Well, sir, you have not seen my stuff just yet. All of you freeze to death. Freeze or burn. Poison has no effect on me, poisons enemies that wound me. I mean... I don't need the inflammable oil and downward attacks, although that's nice. I think the 2 stat bonuses are actually better overall. Lord knows I'll regret that. Oh baby, a cursed chest. Time to die once again. Oiled sword. Outraged the gods. Get out of here, oiled sword. You're not good. You might have been good enough. Just to light things on fire instead of using the duplex bow. Oh well. Alright. What horror stories await me? Right, I forget those things attack instantaneously. Right. I should have actually taken the melee weapon. That's my fault for not taking it. Well, I know... Okay, so it was Graveyard? Forgotten... Wait... How do I get to the Graveyard? Hold on. Hang on. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Graveyard... Not Keeper. Graveyard... Dead cells. How do I get there? Hang on. How do I get to the graveyard? I don't actually remember. It's where you put the boss cell. Okay, I see what you mean. Toxic sewers, old sewers, crypt, graveyard. Use wall climb to get to that door instead of entering the sanctuary. Oh, those are what those doors are. Okay. Okay, alright, alright. Well, that fixes everything. I now know what I'm actually doing. So you need multiple boss cells, meaning I actually have to beat the game multiple times, or you can actually get to the graveyard in a different fashion entirely. It's just, you have to go through the sewers. We'll grab the Malachite. So maybe I should just focus on beating the game itself? Nah, I'm gonna focus on getting more secrets. Even though secrets no longer equal power. I liked in the old Dead Cells where you could make a singular weapon do the most broken thing in the universe. Oh, Malachite. Or Amethyst. Oh, they're difficulty okay. I can't open that door yet. I admit I haven't gone to the graveyard, and I actually kind of should kill the Watcher a second time. So you know what? Let's go and do so. To the sewers, ladies and gentlefolk. That looks like it would hide something valuable. It really doesn't. Okay, I'm also having the same problem of trying to kill everything again. Excuse me as I try to fix my problems. Wait, what? Yeah, the door requires it to open. Yes, that's what I ended up learning online, just from the brief search. Don't want to poison myself again. I'm going to say no. We'll continue working on punishment, so I can give that a try. I don't have anything that works with sadism. I don't have anything that works for combo stuff. So I'm going to take combo for now, because it's the most general of all the buffs. Many believe the sewers to be a path to freedom. No one has ever made it out to the other side. Oh, I wonder, can you get an alternate ending by going through the sewers? Oh, there's a time door. Sweet. There's some more cells for us to use. And we'll toss up brutality, because that only improves our damage for right now. Well, technically in the future as well, because I inevitably end up using sadism once I have a weapon I actually like. You guys get out of here. I'm going to conveniently ignore you, unless I can kill you in like half a second. Or you have gold. I'm also not going to step into that secret area here again. I've learned my lesson from last time. That secret area is death, and deadly. Alright, can I please not be stuck by these things? Let me down. Thank you. Give it back, I think. I'm not going to deal with their poison shenanigans here, I'm just gonna run. I have no reason to stay and fight. Grinding for a legendary weapon does not really seem appealing at the moment. That's cheeky game. That's very cheeky. No explosives here. Oh hey, there's another little secret area. Alright, well, we'll keep boosting what damage we've got. We're probably gonna actually go grenades this time around, just because it's the only thing I've got. Guards things. And a message. Looks like a warning message from the guards. It's written in red, so it must be important. Make sure you don't miss your guard duty outside the monster's room. It wasn't easy to chain up. Wouldn't like to have to do it all over again. Guessing that's just to herald the Watcher. I guess. Alright, can you guys stop exploding all over my face? Thank you. There. That you see? That one understood the benefits of waiting until I was ready, so I could stab it and it could give me its cell. That way, it gets to carry on as something other than a horrific abomination. Frantic sword. I think that's the sword that boosts damage on lower health. Well, unfortunately for me, there is a power-up right in the way of everything that I would love to go after. We'll take green, more health, more everything, basically. It hurt me, but it wasn't too bad. Sure, we'll take the better throwing knives. Actually, you know what? We'll take this. We'll take the throwing knives and just leave them here and just have the throwing knives as a secondary weapon. Once again, I don't really like using shields anyway because I tend to be comboed to death with them. And now you give me firebrands. No, I like shots piercing the first target. We'll actually go with the grenade, with the dual grenade setup. Nutcracker. Over twin daggers? Yes. Can't sell the item because it is so mundane that even they won't take it. I mean, there is a duplex bow, which is buffed, with the same buff as I had before that I liked. You wound me, game, for giving me these options. But I'm not going to take it. I'm going to take the safer one because I haven't actually beaten the hand of the king yet. And I kind of really, really want to. Anyway, the main advantage of the throwing knives is that they basically have no attack frames. They just throw out from you. And as you can see there, they auto-track and cause bleed. And freeze enemies. So for all that matter, these are actually really good. Excuse me. Okay. Game. Don't dare do that to me again in the future. Satanic. Can you please just avoid poisoning me? That would be very, very much appreciated. You're frozen. Where? Oh, there's the old sewers. I just want to fight the Watcher again, really. Because the Slumbering Sanctuary takes me to the secondary area again. Boy. You stop that. Sweet, more secrets. Poison, like a plague, everywhere I go. Oh, hey, neat. Okay, you're dead. I'm not gonna get exploderated just yet. And I'm poisoned. Wonderful. I'm gonna take this for safety's sake, just so I don't get one shot on the off chance that something here is trying to kill me. To the ancient sewers, finally. Well, sharpened blade cuts deeper, so they say. Well, that's just normal, because the entire point of the blade is just to separate things from each other, and a well-sharpened blade would imply that it'd be able to do so with greater efficiency. This has been your life lesson on why to keep your blade sharp by BrainBoy. Sharp by BrainBoy 20. Not shart. That is something rather inappropriate, although we say inappropriate things here all the time. Fireworks technician. Sadism or fireworks? Fireworks. If we're gonna have a boss fight, we're gonna have a boss fight. I would like to just be able to use my grenades relatively quickly. We float together. And we all float. And we're all a goat together. Together. It's still so much of a natural reaction, just immediately go for the pretzels. I don't know why. I like the biters so much. No. You all can freeze. I'm just gonna stab you all. Okay, there's no secrets to the ancient sewers here. Thought I was being clever. You know what? Let's just do this. Oi. No, you can bleed. No. Alright, well, he's gonna come after me. I want him to bleed to death, just so I can kill him. Topaz Amulet, definitely will take. And an upgraded a legendary broadsword, if you will. Colorless, 100% damage inflicted on enemies. That's wonderful. Alright, give me that full health. I'm not taking any risks. I get 100% damage bonus, and of course I don't see the thing that's going to smack into my face, but every time I hit an enemy, I heal. Admittedly, this isn't that great when I get to the Hand of the King, so I might have to replace this before then, because, Jesus, it's going to suck. But you know what? We'll just do it. Here, give me the cells that are hidden back here. I've got so much to live for. Good Lord, this thing is one-shotting everything. Of course, I shouldn't brag, because now I have to sit through this area. Which is just pulling hairs and wait a minute. Oh, no, that's just normal. Or is it? There's no ineffable secrets, right? Right. One treasure chest with an oiled sword. No, thank you. One firebrand. Well, no, thank you. Definitely no, thank you. Alright. I would hit you all. That's kind of difficult at the moment. Alright, freeze and burn. Freeze or burn. A beautiful combination. By yours truly. I also love that the hitbox of this sword can hit right behind you, if you will. If there's a will, there's a way, and you can hit behind you today. Don't you dare poison me. Get over here, I know you will. Grab the amethyst, and let's kill you off. I'm just loving that this is one-shotting everything here. I don't even have that great of a damage buff. And even then, this is still working. The infantry grenade is noted for having a stupidly low cooldown. Arrows stuck in enemies come back, victims emit a toxic cloud. It does about the same damage as the powerful grenade, so we'll take it. It's got a stupidly low cooldown, meaning I could technically use it to interrupt and or kill enemies who are charging at me. Note, just because it can, definitely does not mean it will. I love how if you just freeze flying enemies, they just auto-die. No questions asked, they just cease to be. There is a Frost Blast, but you know what? I don't think I can really care about it. Nothing there particularly appeals to me. My sensibilities and nobilities have been offended by your stock, good shopkeeper. Alright, I seem to not be one-shotting things anymore. I consider this a problem. A problem that we can only solve via more explosives. 100 damage to a poisoned target. It technically does more damage than the infantry grenade, and has a more relevant use. If it seems like I'm really arbitrarily healing myself, that's basically because I am. Ooh, what does my frost grenade do? Victims emit a toxic cloud? No, thank you. I'd rather it emit a toxic cloud whenever I attack, but the old saying, beggars can't be choosers, and winners are most definitely BrainBoy. I'm just here to sell these things, don't mind me. Okay. Look, if you would just let me go through the bottom area, this would be so much easier. And instead you gotta do me this disrespect, son. You just gotta keep stunning me. And hurting me in ways that you can't even begin to describe. Oh, come on. I didn't even see the mushroom. No, 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 no! Freaking mushrooms. Most evil thing in the universe. Right now, go to these mushrooms. Why? You freeze. I'm leaving. I am so near dead, it's not even funny. Did any health objects drop anywhere on the level? None at all. Look, I very much would like to leave this area, if you don't mind. And not have enemies spawn directly on top of me. Freeze, and you die. Oh my gosh, a pastry. I am so much less likely to die right now. Poison definitely doesn't help. Well, I'm healing. I'm healing, and that's a good thing. Sometimes we all need to heal. Welcome, Zenus, and... well, I should say just welcome back to the live stream. Hated mushrooms before, and I definitely hate them now. Alright, well, I'm going to hit you and immediately toss this and try to get rid of these creatures before they do anything else. Alright, we got enough damage upgrades now where we should be back in the one-shot zone, where every single attack we do one-shots our enemies. Let's get past this area slowly, but surely. Ooh, lore. It looks solid before it was broken down. Keep this door locked at all costs. If the rat gets out, if the rats get out, they will spread the malaise. Rats are always the prime suspect in times of illness. I don't know, I kind of like rats. I'd be surprised if it was rats that made that hole. Made a hole like that. Ah, oh, you people. Dead body. Prisoner 236. The body doesn't look contaminated. How did this prisoner end up here? Another failed escape attempt. Golden amulet. Collect golden cells over an unlimited distance. Dodging creates a toxic cloud. Excellent. That's kind of just what I needed. Alright, I'm going to do this purely for the health and no other reason. I forget how arbitrarily long the ancient sewers are. Oh my gosh. Will you please let me go down without impaling myself on these things. On these things. Hallelujah be praised. Let's get out of the sewers to the insufferable crypt. Alright, the Watcher. Or what was once the Watcher, now is the cleaning service. I actually don't remember what it's called. Let's grab punishment. I don't think punishment is good. Blocked attacks, inflict damage on nearby enemies, critical damage if the parry is successful. Now, we should be able to go up here and get to work on gold reserves. Oh boy. Honestly, do I want to start working on gold reserves? Because that might take forever. Yes, because as a permanent upgrade, just being able to store more gold in general is a good thing. Does a bonus to critical hits. In all honesty, I'm just going to recycle it right now. Is there anything I want to reforge? No. Plus modifiers. Shots pierce enemies. Shoots an arrow behind me. Yeah, good enough. Damage to a poison and damage to frozen targets. Victims in a toxic cloud. We're not going to get rid of that, because I am savvy enough to know that if I do that, I am going to cry. Give me sadism, will you? Alright. So I've got a slow attack speed, which is going to suck when the Watcher gets into its... when the tentacles get into different phases. Who's whistling? Conjunctivus. Conjunctivius. Hey, good friend. You get... you annoying son of a gun. Alright, I can at least hit this stuff. Or wait, I can just focus on poisoning these things, right? Right. I can just leave poisons right here. And they'll just eventually die. Alright, well that gets to the next portion. Oh, I was trying to take them both out at once. Unfortunately, I think that's impossible. This is why I have a fast weapon. Thank you, Conjunctivius. You are a man's man. Alright, next phase. Shots pierce all targets, apparently. Don't you dare hit me. It's not kosher. Alright, I need to get a little bit more poison rolling. You hurt. You hurt in ways that can't even be begin to describe. To be described. Alright, Conjunctivius, I want to get you to your next phase as quickly as possible before you start doing this stuff. I also learned that I could use throwing knives in the middle of other attack animations. Admittedly, I've been... Oh, great. Here's this thing again. I'm getting hit on the tail end of so many of these. Right, you should come down from... Calm down from there. There we go. Alright, so I actually have to hit you guys. That's not too problematic. Alright, that's one down. Oh, great. This is where it's gonna be a problem. When they're this speed. When it's just two of them, they're at least kind of manageable. Kind of. Oh my gosh, just accept your demise. I'm out of healing items. Oh my gosh, Conjunctivius. Get over here. Oh no! Oh, come on! Yes, you saw enough Japanese cartoons to see where this is going. I hate that attack so much, and I guess the broadsword is just too slow. Even a legendary broadsword is just too slow.